if you want to add a rail, remember I've taught you rail in the season 3 of this. You go to your level 4. For instance, I came to this place. What I did was I selected rail, then I created it on my level 4. Let me go to level 4. I created it here before I now accepted it, and I came to, I've not created it. I'll click on quit, then go to my 3D. So I actually did it on level 4. If not, it will not show. Now the next thing I want to teach you is how to add tests on this. So I'm going to add my test now. I'm coming to my model test, click on it, then I'll just type the name I want. For instance, I'll make it Kingsley OJ first. Let's make it Kingsley OJ first, then I know what else to do. Then bring it. Now the face you want to drop it matters. You must first of all select the face. Folks, there's something I want to talk about before I continue with the model test. Now if you just click on the model test and start drawing, it can just be snapping to any place you want, sorry, that you don't even expect. What you do, the first thing to do is this. I've seen an error. The first thing you do is that you're going to select, you see this is called set work plane. Now if you select this, now you pick a work plane and say okay. It will now tell you to pick a plane. The work plane is where you want the face you want your test to go, or where you want to start working from. If you take, for instance, if you take this top now, or this face, once you take this face and you come to test and say king, for instance, and say okay, now the king comes there to stay for you. That's not what I want, so I'm going to erase it. Select, and you can also edit it. When you select it, change it to whatever you want. So I don't need it. I'm going to select and erase the test. Now I'll change my workspace. Look at it under set, click on it and say workspace. So that's pick a plane, say okay. Now I'll just click the face of this wall here. Now that I've selected the face, I selected the face inside here. Now I can come back to my test and say Kingsley OJ and say okay. You see the Kingsley OJ coming. I can just drop it there. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'll come back there. I'll now put tour and say okay. Now I'll bring the tour down to this side, so I can select my Kingsley OJ, come down to, I want them to be different in terms of size, so I can edit them. Come to this side, for instance, I can click on edit test. I can change the depth here to say 200, apply. You can see it has increased. Select it. I have so many editing features. I can select edit test if I want to change it from this side. I can also come to this side. Remember, we can always change it here. We can duplicate it or just modify it. Let's say duplicate, for example, now, and put KC and say okay, so that I don't destroy the attribute of the original. So we could change the test to area narrow or whatever type of test we want. I'm just going to leave it there. Sorry, area black rather. Change the test from 600. I can change it to 1000. Apply. If it's okay, I'll leave it, but if not, I'm going to change it. I'm going to reduce the size. Let me drag it back and see. I think this is okay. Let me try to make it the same so that the other one too will grow. Come to modify, match property, come to this side and apply. Now I can also change the color if I want. That's the material of the test. I can apply material by selecting it. Just come to this side, change the category as usual, give it any color of choice. I'm just going to select. Later we'll talk more on material editing, so I just want to show you just some basic features. Do the same thing. Then apply. So this is Kingsley OJ Tour. So you can play with the test and see what you achieve.